Welcome, fans, to the last coaches report of the 2014 season. I'm Brian Bohl, joined by the head coach of the Hofstra women's soccer team, Simon Riddiough. And coach, how's it going?
It's going, Brian. It's going.
Well, it was a very interesting tournament. It didn't quite end the way you wanted to, but first, a very exciting semifinal win over James Madison before falling to top seed Northeastern. Take us through the JMU game, a 4-3 win, lots of exciting offense, lots of back and forth action.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a very tough game. JMU's got a tremendous tradition in our conference, and it was mainly two powerhouses going at it, two very competent offensive lines, and it was a back and forth affair, 1-0, 1-1, 2-1. Exciting to be involved in from a fan's perspective, but not so much from a coach's perspective. But we won the good side of it, which is always a positive, and finally getting that win at 4-3 with 10 minutes to go, it made it a special night.
Did you like the resiliency? Your team has showed this all season, get down a goal, was able to come right back, the offense really picking it up.
Yeah, you know, this team's gone through a lot of adversity and a lot of hard work to get to where it's been. And, you know, to go down a 1-0 and still believe in themselves, and then go down 2-1 and still believe in themselves, to eventually turn it around and find a way to win just shows a lot of determination and dedication.
Well, you make the 6th appearance in the championship game in program history, face a really good Northeastern team. Just talk about, we knew how good their defense was coming into the game, and they showed it in the championship game. Just talk about what makes them so good.
Yeah, you're playing the regular season champions at home. We knew it was going to be a tough battle, and you know, I think they've got 6 goals out of 22 games now. So defensively, they're extremely strong. They've got the best goalkeeper in the conference, the best defender in the conference, and some really good pieces around that. And to be fair, Tracy's done a fantastic job with that team. That you wouldn't stand out and say, oh wow, she's a special player, she's a special player. They're just all very, very good players, and they've all bought into the system. And because of that, they're very difficult to beat, very difficult to break down. And unfortunately, it wasn't our day.
Has the competition level in the conference, has it increased from the time that you started here to now? Has the overall talent level gone up?
I think it ebbs and flows like every conference. There's years where it's a really high talented group, and years when it's not. This year was a good group. If you look at the RPIs, it's been a solid year for us overall from top to bottom in the conference. So it's been a good year this year. Next year we don't know. We lose some good players, everybody loses good players, and everybody brings in new freshmen. So hopefully we can maintain and go forward as a mid-major and become more competitive and maybe get 1 or 2 more at-large bids.
Well, speaking of losing some players, you lose a very good senior class led by Sam Scolarici. Ends her career with 50 goals, over 100 points, leads the all-time leader in both categories. From the time you saw her as a freshman to now, did you think those milestones were in reach?
No, I would never have anticipated. We knew we were getting a good freshman player and a versatile player. But for her to get to where she has and developed as a player and a person, it's really fantastic effort from her regards. She's done a hell of a lot of work over the 4 years, and a lot of her goals are from hard work and grinding, and she's done it. So you've got to tip your hat off to her. She's been a fantastic servant to the program, as have all the seniors in different ways. You know, we've lost a lot of good players in our senior class, and we've got to try and replace them somehow.
Sure, did just talk about the impact that big-time contributors, Lulu Echeverry, Amber Stobbs, Kaylin Dudley, all the work and dedication they gave to the program now. It must always be a sad time of year when their college careers
are coming. It's always sad. You get them as wide-eyed freshmen, and you see them grow as people, more so as people than players. And you're proud of how they've developed. And yeah, they all hold a very special place in my heart. And that's all the seniors we're losing. There's quite a few of them. And I'm sure they've developed enough to be very successful people in the real world, and that's their next step. You kind of like the mother duck, and you just kind of letting them go now. And now they're gonna be successful career people, and I'm extremely proud of them all. They've all given a lot to the program, and they've served the university very well.
And I know it's really early, but looking ahead to next season, besides all the regular changes that come with freshmen coming in, you do have a lot of talent coming back, led by Riddiough, the two-time conference player of the year. Just talk about, maybe not expectations for next season, but you as a coach, you must be excited. You got a lot of impact players coming back. You have a chance to be good next year as well.
Yeah, we are excited. We've got 4 players who haven't played much this year because of injury. Obviously, Kristen played a big part of the non-conference, but not many in the conference. So we get those 4 coming back from injury, which I think will definitely solidify the starting lineup a little bit and give us a bit more depth. And there's some really special players there. I mean, we've got a really strong freshman class coming in, who I think will plug up some areas. And again, we're going to reevaluate the team, see where we were good, where we need strength, and where we need to improve. And we'll make those adjustments as we move forward. It's an exciting time to be part of a Hofstra's program. I think the seniors realise that next year's going to be good, and they're missing it now, and that's what you want. You want the seniors to be missing playing, and want the seniors to realise that next year could be good, because that means you're doing something right.
And obviously there's a lot of time between when the season ends to when you get ready for the new season as well. But what are you looking for the returning players as far as their preparation, just to, even though it's so early now, to take those initial steps towards getting ready towards the next season?
Yeah, it's like it's purely individual. You want them to remember how it feels to lose, and maybe that will spur them on to continue to develop. But each player needs to develop something, whether it's strength, speed, size, fitness. And we're going to talk about those traits in individual meetings, and hopefully they'll listen to what I have to say, take it positively, and use that as motivation to get better in the spring. And that's all we can ask. And traditionally we've done a very good job of that, and hopefully we can continue that.
Coach, well, good luck and thanks for a great season.
Yeah, thank you very much, Pete.
And thank you, fans, for watching the Coaches Report right here on GoHofstra.com.